Hi everyone, my name's Stu and I'm the owner and founder here at Hybrid Athlete Fitness. We opened during COVID, which was a terrible idea, but we did, and we've gradually built a real steady base of amazing loyal members that are achieving superb things. We don't advertise really. We pick people up through word of mouth and people that are really looking for a solution, I guess, that's similar to personal training with all of the benefits, but at a tenth of the cost. And when I opened the gym here at Hybrid Athlete Fitness, that was one of the most important things to me. I've been in the industry for about 18 years. I really truly believe that the minimum requirement from staff and from members is maximum effort, which always looks a little bit different depending on the day. But when we opened, I wanted to be able to provide a service in the fitness industry that allowed members to have access to coaching, access to programs, unlimited access, train as many times a week as they wanted, all that really important stuff that I would want as a member, and for our members to have access to that. And I really felt as though the industry was missing, or particularly locally in St Albans, the industry was really missing a point of difference, which was high quality coaching. Now, I personally believe that we are all athletes, whether you've never trained before or whether you train consistently, regularly, and you consider yourself an athlete already. I'm a massive believer in that we are made to move, we are born to be better than we are born to prove our strength, to prove our ability. And I think we live in a world now where we're kind of duped and conned into believing that if we can't do that ourselves, then it's not worth trying. And I couldn't disagree anymore. I think coaches, all athletes have coaches, all coaches have athletes. And you know, the coach's job is to provide you with the 2 elements out of 10 that you don't have. You probably have 8 out of the 10 tools in your toolbox, but the biggest things that we try and offer here, and I really believe in, are providing members with accountability and sources of motivation. And they're the 2 things that, as a customer, when I've been members of gyms before, having been in the industry a long time, that I always think the non-negotiables for me are I need motivation. I need somebody to know my name, to know what I'm working on, to want to work with me, be passionate, all that other stuff. And then also to help me with my accountability, to get me to the gym, to get me to do things that I didn't think were possible when I first started out, to show me that I'm stronger than I am, to show me that I can move faster, I can move safer, all those other things. So that's why I opened Hybrid Athlete Fitness. We've got an amazing age range of people, about 150 members here, with personal training clients and with our unlimited gym clients. And they range from 19 years old all the way up to 76-year-old, which is amazing. You know, and the one thing that our members have in common is that they all work really hard. There's that massive desire to achieve. It's not just turn up, waft away on a bike and pat yourself on the back because you turned up. It's achieve something in the session. And that doesn't always mean that you leave in a sweaty puddle of mess. Sometimes it's a yoga class, a Pilates class, it's a strength class. And all of our classes are periodized and programmed over a 3-month window. And one thing I take massive, massive pride in is that we never repeat the same class twice. Now, there'll be instructors and coaches watching this thinking, well, if you never repeat the same class twice, how do you know you're getting better? My answer to that is a really simple one. All of our programs and our movements here are based on movement patterns. So we look at the squat as a movement pattern. We look at a shoulder press as a movement pattern. We look at a bench press as a movement pattern. And then we work on variations of them over a 3-month window, encouraging you to track your progress, to record what you're achieving, and so on and so forth. And the same goes for our cardiovascular classes as well as Pilates and yoga. And that allows us as a coaching team a little bit more freedom of programming. So you get to come in knowing that you're being looked after, the class is programmed, you're achieving and moving forward. We get to know that you're never going to experience the exact same class twice. And that's a big thing for me, because I personally as a customer don't like knowing what's coming. You know, it's easy to talk, I can be lazy just as much as everybody else. It's really easy to talk ourselves out of doing something if we know what's going to happen, we know how it's going to feel, and so on and so forth. So that's what we believe in here at Hybrid Athlete Fitness. Everybody is an athlete, regardless as to what your starting point is. Beginners welcome, athletes welcome. We've got such an amazing mix of people. They all come in, they grab a free coffee, they train really hard, they go home, they see the benefits, and they come back and they do that all over again. So if you're looking to come in and really take control of your fitness and train at an optimal level for you, with advice and guidance and the comfort of a coach next to you, but maybe personal training is a little bit of a stretch too far, come and check us out at Hybrid Athlete Fitness.